So what's up everyone, I'm TJ Rufa from Read Up magazine. So we are starting this alongside other people, great people from Bochu's room. We are starting a movement of discussion sessions called Youth Exchange. So expect to see drama, expect to see emotions, expect to see young people really coming together to try and find solutions on how we can better ourselves, how we can encourage each other, liberate each other through education, through sharing knowledge. And so I want you to engage with us, to be part of the movement, share your views as we go through with these sessions. Yeah, man. So I think if we can do this successfully, we can make a lot of change in South Africa and in Africa as a whole, because we stand for educating our people, we stand for inspiring our readers, we stand for motivating the youth, and yeah, I just hope everyone will be hyped up enough to engage with us and be part of this great initiative that we are starting.
Okay, welcome to our second mock youth exchange meeting. As you know, this is supposed to be a dialogue and debate show centered around the youth, specifically taking the issues that we face from Ikapeng and the greater national issues, mixing them up all together to create one movement for social change. A few topics that I felt would be great for us to run through, so keep it structured as well, would be voting. Especially how do we feel our votes, if we did, and if not, how we feel the voting process affects us as the youth, and how engaged we are in that process as well.
I believe for us voting, it's a right and also it's a privilege, because now you must remember that back in the times that our people were denied the right to vote. But the rationale of voting, it says you want to make a change. But then we have 20 pluses in the new democratic dispensation, which is the new South Africa, but is it actually new? Where does your vote actually go to? Do you actually see the change? Is the change something visible? Is it something sustainable? Or are you just feeding the ANC and its corruption? Because now you must know for it, the IEC is a chapter 9 institution, which means on its own it's independent. But then the ANC is so much influence on the IEC. That's why you understand? So you actually ask, why?
I voted because yes, one, I'm a citizen, and for the struggle that has happened, even though I was not there, we know what happened, and I feel like I can't sit here as a citizen and complain about the messed up things that's happening and not vote and voice out.
Having listened to what you have just said, I must say I'm deeply hurt, and I'm also saying to myself, this is a reawakening call to us to say much has to be done. Maybe sessions like these, where, if I may put it to say, maybe political education needs to be resuscitated, and our youth be told actually why are we here and why this now.
Not every young person is or would like to be, politically active, and but the fact that politics does influence a young person's life, maybe then political meetings should be made or branded or marketed less as political meetings, but as a meeting for that interests you as a young person, whether you like politics or not, So an ANC meeting should be less ANC meeting, but because ANC rules, then it should be ANC hosting a meeting for, So maybe it is the branding and the marketing of such meetings that needs to be looked at and changed, things like that. And also the content on social media pages for local
Gen, basically about growing entrepreneurs network. And what it's about is about young people coming together who are entrepreneurs, to actually start initiatives and help each other out as a whole. So obviously one of the greatest tools that we can use is our minds and our skill set in order to free ourselves from all of the impoverishment that we face. So I'd like to find out from the crowd here. Crowd, for lack of a better word.
In this sense, you have the panic.
We are the panic. How do we feel individually how entrepreneurship should be used as a means to, especially as part of the youth, as a way to shape the nation?
I think the problem, I've discussed this a lot with people, and I feel this is the problem that we're facing, especially us, the youth, and the generation that comes under us. I think it is a pandemic that needs to be given a very good antidote, in that our mindsets are put in a way where we think that the government should do everything for us. I think also in our homes, speaking about entrepreneurship versus unemployment, you are encouraged then to say, now, as young people, we like to be commended. So you would be commended more for having found a job than having started a business, And the way our folks raise us is that, it is easier when you are educated to get a job, So they sort of instill this type of blueprint where you go to school and then get a job and then you raise the same generation, so it's a whole, but the way that, and then we complain about white people maybe, or, Indians finding more success and things like that, being exposed to money and, being more privileged. But what does it mean? Is it really monetary resources, or is it educational resources? Is it the blueprint? Is the blueprint to say that they are more encouraged at home to start their own businesses and to be entrepreneurial and things like that? Those are the type of things that we need to look at.
We don't support local businesses as black people. I think we are conditioned to see anything that is not black is good. It's good for business. I used to go chicken lick in we never ask those nitty-gritty things. Actually, is this really processed chicken, or is this chicken really authentic? Is it real chicken? We don't. But so long as we're not Chile, still has 2 years, you don't know how much it actually adds to or actually add to the type of blood that you have. So we don't actually support black people. So the question is about what can be done to actually change the mindset of a black person?
This is where we just need to educate our local businesses themselves. All of the restaurants, no, this is very cool. This is how Vilagazi as well became what it is today, because about change. The problem, it has changed. Like our mindset has changed. Nothing that looks rural is nice. Everything must look more like it's in town, so that we can come and go here. So that's the problem. We cannot go down, say, okay, let's just try and look more rural. People will come. No, unfortunately not. Business is not going to survive because generation and businesses are living.
I think in closing, this particular platform here is a showing what role we as the youth play in building our nation. We're here to move forward, just as our predecessors from 76 and the people who drove the movements against apartheid were the young people. We mobilized, we came together to fight common problems, even though individually we might have our own issues, but as a collective consciousness is something that it's lacking amongst us. But the moment we're able to come together and discuss and dialogue and debate all of these topics here and actually make change after we've had these discussions, because we all know talk is cheap. Talk doesn't put money in your pocket, it doesn't change the world, it doesn't change your environment. So every month we will have a challenge put out to all of us to make sure that we're making a difference. The dialogue and discussion that we give, an idea or a business and any initiative is 1% idea, 99% perspiration. So just being here is your perspiration, and I thank you for that.